Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the UCF Knights, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Knights will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Miami's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down for this offense. Brown has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. Let's go. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Charles. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. And the Canes will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Knights offense will go to work for the first time. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Paul.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The Knights will call on their punt team. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Canes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. There he goes! They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the 1st down on 3rd down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Hurricanes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Looking for the goal line.
That is such a good job by the defense on 3rd down in their own end, rallying to the drag throw. Lots of offenses love to throw that because oftentimes there's a pick, a guy gets free, and he's able to just walk in. But the defense was prepared, and they're ready for it. They make the tackle inbounds, now setting up 4th.
He'll keep it on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
And man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held them so many times, and man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality. They pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but they've been in a dogfight all day and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over San Diego State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The Knights want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Push down for the tackle. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. Fourth down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory? Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Hurricanes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Moore. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes the catch. It's Charles. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Brown. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Carr. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on first and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Knights are in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Slithers into space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've had a really productive first half, so turning it on. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Canes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Under fire. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
That last completion still leaving them with a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down seconds of the half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on third. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
Will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
The Knights want to crank the tempo. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Give to Brown. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Back to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The Hurricanes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Carr. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Carr. Oh, a lot of space. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really, really good route runner. He always seems to get open.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Leaves it with the running back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Knights will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to...
Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Offense lining up quickly.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Knights line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's open on the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Breaks the tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Let's go. To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And the pummeling has started. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
And the extra point is good. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Richardson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. So the final period starts with a second down play. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The Knights in a good spot here with second and short. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, set.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum.
Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give on the option. Touchdown, Knights! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle, and if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. They boot it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work.
Military stun! Military stun!
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Makes the catch. It's Richardson. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Knights have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry up. Gonna look downfield again. Here comes the heat. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this 4th quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this 4th quarter.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Moore. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. The Canes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.